why not? This is my city. I have a lot of background and experience in problem solving, collaboration, bringing people together. That I invest my money in this city. I'm a property owner, and I want to work hard for my friends and my neighbors, that this is a good city. I think these are some tough times. We've had some pretty tough issues in the last 3 years that it's time for me to step up and apply my background and experience to be a problem solver and try to make this a better city to live in. I was extremely humbled by the confidence of the voters of our great city. I really expected I was going to go into the runoff, just because it's unheard of for an outsider. Well, this is my second time running, but I still consider myself a first-time runner. Being able to walk away and win the seat outright, and not by a narrow margin, a pretty big margin. And that just reaffirmed my commitment to being a servant of the people and re-energizing people, that people want a good government that they can feel proud of, that is listening to them and is being responsible to their concerns. The budget. We really have to make sure that our priorities and our spending are done responsibly based on the revenues that we're going to be receiving. There's a lot of programs that are great and wonderful, but we really have to look at everything with the microscope. We have to look at how we're running our city. We have 1,500 employees that we need to make sure that we take care of them, but at the same time, the responsibility #1 is to the residents. If we can't afford it, we're going to have to streamline the way we do operations. But I want to make sure that people know that I'm going to treat everybody fairly, look at everything responsibly, but not sacrifice core services. I want to protect our libraries. I want to protect our public safety. I want to make sure our trash gets picked up on time. I want to make sure that our parks are something that people want to enjoy, the open space, because I want to have a legacy that Bob came in at a terrible time, and the people were looking for somebody with a fresh perspective that wanted to build a true partnership for meaningful and responsible change to the way our city has been, at least for the past 3 years. The biggest challenge we're going to face is trying to really bring the best practices to move our city forward. There's a lot of ordinances that our city is still enforcing, like in the Magnolia Park area, that really hurts our businesses. I'm more into the spirit of the ordinance than the letter of the ordinance, because there's a lot of business people that I met that feel that certain businesses get preferential treatment and others don't. I want to make sure that I want to address that concern, because we need to stimulate the economy. We need to make sure that this city council is business friendly, because I don't want to see nobody's property taxes go up. I want to fight to keep our utility rates the lowest we can possibly be, that's reasonably. But we really have to focus on our business community. Why? Because it gives jobs to our kids when they get out of high school, or our kids coming back from colleges. That's so critical. That's, I believe, one of my biggest challenges, is to stimulate our business economy. Bob stepped up at a very troubling time with our city. But with his humbleness, his kindness, his compassion, his warm personality, his laughter, he was able to unite the community, to engage the community, and the community responded positively by really getting involved in our local government and taking pride in our city council and being responsive to finding problems and solutions as a collaboration of everybody that really believes in our city for the next generation of Burbank citizens.